Hey everyone, welcome back to another World of Warships Blitz video. So today we're looking at the Fashionista, the collab ship from the Extraordinary Ones. This is the flagship for a character named Shiji. It's a North Carolina, guys, with a special skill. You get this Gem Strike skill, increases your main battery accuracy and shell velocity by 25% for 20 seconds. Nice skill to have on a North Carolina class. You know, especially if you can get into like a mid-range brawl with this thing, and you got your rapid reloads up, it's really nice. I'm just gonna say that. We'll do a quick comparison though between North Cal and Fashionista. Ship stats are identical, so no difference there. We'll do one between Black North Carolina and that. You know, Black North Carolina's got one less rapid reload. It's got the sonar. Only difference is Black North Carolina's got a little more torpedo damage reduction, a little more range in the main guns and secondaries, and just slightly better surface detection. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I don't see it being a... it's definitely not a world beater because it's an American battleship. The camouflage, I absolutely love the camouflage. Great skills to have: firing range, shell dispersion, secondary battery firing range, and max traverse speed. I wish I could get this for all my American battleships. The battle honors, if you guys get the ship, 50 citadels, not that big of an issue. And we've gone over the special skill, which really comes in handy. Stats as I've got it built out, almost 48,000 hit points. You can see the nice fire and flooding resistance, normal of every American battleship. I mean, very normal maneuverability. Guns out to 15, just over 15.5 kilometers. Secondary range of over 6.5 kilometers. Kind of nice little fun bonus to have on the ship. Again, decent AA and surface detection, just over 10 kilometers, so it's workable. As you guys know, this fire and flooding resistance, worthless to take, so always take the Advanced Gun Director. You know, for those of you who don't know, I mean, let's do the math here. Let's do the math. So our fire and flooding resistance is 22.5. And if we add on another 15% to that, that'll put our fire and flooding resistance up to not quite 26%. So it's not a huge bonus. Better to go with the extra firing range. You know, same thing with the equipment here. You could go dispersion, but you get extra, you know, just bumping your range out enhances your dispersion. So take the firing range and take the secondary battery firing range. Really nice for this. That way you can get yourself in like that mid-range brawl situation and you got a little extra wiggle room to play with. Besides that, I've gone acceleration. I want surface detection because I don't want to be the first person shot at. I mean, steering's obviously an acceptable equipment there, acceptable in the equipment slots. Supplies, I could have gone high grade coal, but I decided because the camo doesn't give you the extra hit points, I decided to go with the preventative maintenance pack instead. Nothing crazy there. The commander. Now the commander that's going to come with this ship, excuse me while I get a drink of tea. The only one thing interesting here is the Armament Repair Expert Plus. You know, you are an American battleship, and your main guns can get knocked out pretty easy. The Compartment Maintenance Plus, I mean, obviously you're running a rapid reload ship here, so having Master Reloader is a much better option. I mean, hell, even Honor Seeker's a better option. So I went Oldendorf. You know, this is how I have him built out for my Montana on my personal account. Obviously, we get the extra extra rapid reload from Fire Supremacy. Obviously, Master Reloader. The big skills here, though, APCS Plus and his Crossing the T skill. You know, makes that dispersion even better on the ship. And then, I mean, these green skills really don't help that much. You know, you got a 5% main battery traverse speed, adding an extra 4% for that to that really doesn't change anything very much. The armor piercer, I mean, an extra 2% to your main battery citadel damage rate. The nice one's the active reload. At least get that reload time down on your main guns a little bit. Now, in theory, what's up, Jeffrey? In theory, with this ship and that setup with that skill and this commander, I could be running sniper. I've had a game where I've gotten like 6 citadels with this ship and this commander setup. All right, Jeffrey, what are you doing, huh? Sorry, Jeffrey's feeling neglected. I'm looking at the big black box here. And then, anybody else that you could put on here? Archibald, if you got a hold of him. Having a heavy AP ammo, I like. That's a great skill. Another option here would be Halsey. You know, having Adrenaline Rush Plus, Honor Seeker Plus, and actually having the Angry Bull skill. Massive. Be a massive... You'd be a great commander for the ship. Anyways, the game I'm going to show you guys, I've got Oldendorf on. And, I mean, we got lucky, faced a Tier 7 CV, so nothing crazy there. But I really like the ship. I think the art department knocked it out of the park with this one, with the special skill activated. It's pretty cool looking. And I know some of you guys aren't fans of the, we'll just call them unique camos. This one I don't mind at all. I really don't mind any of the camos for these ships. Especially once you got their special skills activated, and it just looks pretty cool. So with that, I'm going to get the game up for you guys. Hope you enjoy it, and here you go. Alright, what do we got? Kaga, Gascon, Rodney, Mines, Boise, Mahan, and Gajamada. Alright, so Saipan versus Kaga. So that's a fair fight CV-wise. Alright, so we're by A-cap on Haunted Seas. I mean, we'll cross our fingers that our C-cap does well, but we'll go plop ourselves in A-cap and see what comes around the corner. Alright, let's see how many planes the Kaga loses before they get to us. Looks like a bunch of them made it through, surprisingly. Alright, Gasconia. Yeah, I was hoping my AA would help out. It's starting to help, but I was hoping my AA would help out a little bit more on the... Mahan's coming around. So ease up. And torpedoes are on the way, we know that. Man, it kind of sucks. We're over here in a battleship facing off against him. Alright, here comes the Kaga. He's going after King George. Fine with me. Alright. Mahan's retreated. Gasconia's getting ready to come around the island on me. Alright, things look like they're in control on the other side, so we can just focus on Gasconia here. I really should have used the special ability with that shot, but we'll just get the rapid reload going and we'll use it on that one. Alright, Saipan took out the Mahan. Rapid reload up. Let's go ahead and hit the special ability. Alright, again, kudos to the art department for, I love the little trails these guys are leaving. Alright, we got a heal coming back, and in theory, unless he's got a rapid reload up, we should be able to take him out before he gets another salvo off. Ah, he was able to get one off. Alright, we got a minute left on a heal kit. Let's just hope the CV doesn't focus us. We'll take a pot shot at Gajimata. Alright, 35 seconds. Rodney's going to come around.
Locked on.
17 seconds. We should be able to take this fight with the heal kit coming back. The rapid reload's almost up and waiting.
Enemy aircraft incoming. Enemy heavily damaged. Enemy aircraft incoming.
Be able to pop the rapid reload, use the special ability. And this should be the end of him.
We're hit.
Alright, I know it's not manly or cool, but I love the freaking butterflies coming out of there. I might be able to get a shot at Kaga here through the island. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the little green streaks coming off the front end.
Enemy aircraft incoming.
Say what you want, man, but the art department's always normally on fire with these
Enemy aircraft incoming.
collabs.
Enemy torpedo spotted. Target hit. Enemy aircraft incoming.
Hey, we didn't flood. Alright, Boise's trying to sneak around the other side, so let's hit the brakes. Maybe I could catch him for another salvo. Because, I mean, it looks like Kaga's out. Let's just get the guns on Boise and see how high we can get this thing in a player match. I could have led that more, but I don't think he's going to live very long. Yeah, 106, I'll take it. I will take 106. The Fashionista. I don't know. I like it. I do like it. And I think I'm going to have to get it. Clear skies, big caliber. A nice main gun damage there. Can't complain about that. Three citadels. You think maybe with Oldendorf on against tier 7s, maybe, and a Gasconia I could have done a little bit better. But, I mean, that's a nice game. For a North Carolina class ship, that's a real nice game. So, guys, I hope you liked the video. Hope you enjoy the ship if you get your hands on it, and I'll see you next time.